Woo! So we're back.
Back again?
Back again. Second time this week.
And the Los Angeles Lakers have brought home a W once again. Woo! Woo!
Twice this week. Something good's gonna happen. Something good has got to come out of this. That's twice this week. So, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good about that W. I know the Laker fans are feeling real good about that W too.
All right, so it's time to react.
It's time to react.
What's good, fam? It's your guy, Franky.
And your girl, Roshell, in the building.
And
once again.
It's time to react. The Lakers have knocked off the Sacramento Queens 99-86. How y'all doing out there in Laker land? Look, we got our phones. I know you got your phone. If you have not, take a moment to log on to your Facebook account and make sure you share that we are going live. We are definitely checking online to see your comments. I think I need to turn my media volume down to make sure, because we're going to be answering your questions, your comments. Notifications are definitely coming in right now.
Yep.
And if you are out there in Laker, see there go my audio.
You might want to turn that down.
I got to turn my audio down. It's like I'm hearing myself twice.
Yeah.
I ought to know better by now, but you know. Here we go. Here we go.
Get it together.
Here we go. It's coming together, y'all. But if you are out there in Lakerland checking us out and you are excited about the Laker win, give me a Laker shout out by putting in the comments Lake Show right now. So if you're out there watching, checking us out, put Lake Show in the comments to let us know you're there. I already see some of you commenting out there. Got Chris Robertson in the building. My man Johnny Robertson Jr.
Okay.
Johnny Robertson Jr.
We got it. Junior. Put that Junior on there.
In the mix.
Don't mess up a brother's name.
Vince is in there. Cody Mamba Cox is in the building. Yo, it has been an amazing night watching our Los Angeles Lakers kick the Sacramento Kings butts. You know, I might get in trouble there. I don't want to call them Sacramento. If you know that Sacramento Kings or Queens reference, then you're probably a diehard Laker fan. You've learned your Laker history.
We're not going to do too much name calling tonight, right, Frankie?
Why not? This is a Lakers fan group.
Exactly, but we're not going to do too much name calling tonight because we want to talk about this W that we got tonight. Second time this week, and I'm proud of my Lakers. You know, they're working hard. They're putting in work on the floor. They're passing the ball around. I see some aggression coming out. That's what I like to see. Okay. So we're going to stick to talking about our Lakers. We're going to do a little smack talking about the Sacramento Kings as well. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
But we're going to reverence our Lakers and rep our Lakers tonight, baby. That's what we're going to do.
All right, so we got the score on the screen, 99-86.
Yep.
How are you feeling about tonight's win?
Tonight's win, I'm feeling great about it. Like I said, it's the second win this week. And, you know, I just want to see more of that. I know the season is heading into the end of that, you know, end of the road here. And we're going to be wrapping things up pretty soon for the basketball season. But I would like to see more winning if we can. I mean, Kuzma, Lonzo, everybody is I think is trying to work together a bit harder. Brandon Ingram is doing his thing. Clarkson is out there putting in work. So I just think that the fellas are probably finally starting to mesh well together and find their groove, find their niche, pass the ball around. We are not the Warriors, so y'all might want to chillax on them threes a little bit. You know, take it to the hole.
I know where we're going. So that's kind of the big picture challenge that I think a lot of fans are having an issue with.
Yeah.
Tonight is a night where I definitely have my eyes really focused because we're playing a team that's pretty much in the same atmosphere or same arena as we're in. Mm-hmm. It's easy to panic over like an OKC blowout or, you know, the bigger teams, the Warriors, etc. There, I look more for effort than I do for the W. If we get the W, you know, it's all gravy.
Right.
But tonight, I really want to see us running and gunning. Yeah. I think where the Kings shot themselves in the foot, and you guys can comment in the chat as well. I got you up here. where the Kings shot themselves in the foot was they tried to beat us how they beat us last game by going big, Willie Cauley-Stein, basically just pack in the middle, and we just decided to outrun them. And that's pretty much where the league is going now. So we'll get a little bit to this later on in the show about the trade talks and the upgrading. I think once we get there, as far as getting the shooters, you'll see a completely different Laker squad. But for now, it's almost like I need you to act like you are what you are until you can get to be what you are. So I don't mind them pushing the pace there, doing what they did tonight.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of key people that we'll be talking about a little bit later tonight in the show that I definitely want to talk about. Now, this dude right here was my key to the LA victory. Julius Randle banging the boards, 22 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. Man, Juju continues to play beast mode in there. Sometimes he's like a bull in a china shop, reckless all over the place. But I definitely like Julius. If Julius is your MVP for tonight, in the chat or on the Facebook stream, if you can give me a thumbs up, I'm definitely looking to see those thumbs up on Julius as far as what he's doing, because I really like the effort and what Julius has put into the game. And if if you have comments, let us know. I'm already seeing some interesting comments.
Okay.
For example, the next player on the court that I'm going to focus in on as well is got Lonzo Ball, of course, pushing the game, pushing the pace, and I've got Chris Roberts saying he's happy, but we're still last place. # trade Lonzo Ball.
Wow. So he's not feeling Lonzo at all.
No.
Okay, so he wants Lonzo out of there.
Right. And also in the same sense, I'm seeing a lot of fans hitting that thumbs up. Once again, if Julius was your key to tonight's game, go with getting in there, beasting in the paint. Definitely give us a thumbs up there. And then as far as Lonzo's game tonight.
Right.
So we got Chris Roberts. He's in the chat. Y'all can talk with him, right? Chris, we see you.
We see you, bro.
If you loved what Lonzo did to help get that chemistry going. We know Lonzo did not have a big scoring game, but when you look at the assist totals, the rebound totals, if you love what Lonzo did, give me a heart feedback there in the chat as well. So if you can give me a heart feedback on what you feel with Lonzo. Also, just talk to us in the chat. We're reading the chat here, and we will take it from there. I got my man, what is it? Camotes, Guest House. I know I can say Guest House. Guest House, he's definitely loving Lonzo. Jason Catlow, he's saying Lonzo ain't going nowhere.
Uh-oh.
Do we keep... Charlie, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later in the show. We definitely want your opinion on the trade chatter.
Yeah.
And then, Lonzo sets the tone. Julius Randle was great tonight. Cody Mamba Cox. Yo, we love you guys chiming in. Basically, we are here for you.
Right.
Tonight's show is purely about discussing our Laker games, Laker news, rumors. That's where we're going to come in with Lakers React, courtesy of Worldwide Laker Gang for Life. So if you have not, take a moment to share this stream with any other Laker fans, maybe in some groups that you're in right now. Share that because we want Laker Nation to join. Now, we know there are going to be some folk that may disagree, but we are family. This is like going to the to the family reunion every time the Lakers play. You know, you got crazy uncle, that crazy uncle or that crazy auntie out there that's going to talk crazy, but it's still all love here.
Yes, it is.
So we're definitely enjoying interacting with you. Rochelle's got her phone up. I've definitely got mine up. As you can see here, we're checking out the stream, checking out your comments, and enjoying this Laker W tonight.
Yes,
now,
absolutely.
Speaking of Lakers, another Laker, I definitely enjoyed his game tonight, man. He was definitely pushing the pace. I can't wait to see this man flourish and grow. Mr. Untouchable, Brandon Ingram.
Right.
15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists.
Brandon Ingram is so one of my favorites. I just love the work that he puts in, and more importantly, the potential that he has. So he's one of my favorites, and I'm glad to see that tonight he put up 15 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and that shows that he's willing to work and keep working at getting better and pushing the floor, passing the ball, and being that beast we all know this young man can be. He has a long way to go, yes, true. But I think he's going to make it happen.
You think he's going to make it happen?
I do.
I'm definitely feeling B.I. I mean, man, if I had to pick one of my favorite Lakers right now, he would definitely be in my top favorite.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys are feeling about B.I. I think the challenge with Brandon is he's just so damn skinny.
Yeah.
So it makes it tough for him to bump around.
Okay, yeah, and you keep talking about this man's weight, but like I mentioned, he will get to where he needs to be. The more he grows. Now, let's reflect back many years ago to when Kobe Bryant first came in the league. Brother wasn't all what he is today. It took some time for him to get there. So, same thing with Brandon Ingram. It's going to take him some time to build some muscle, get some weight on him. You might need to take 50 trips to Roscoe's out there in Los Angeles, but he's going to get there. That's the more important.
You trying to get
a
brother high blood pressure.
No, not necessarily, but if you want him to pick up some weight, then he's got to put in work. So.
All right. So here's a comment from one of our folk out in Lakerland. We're Wild Laker Gang for life.
Okay.
So we got Mr. or Mrs. Kamote's guest house is saying, I wish B.I. works on some mid-range post-ups and J's. Okay. Post-ups, I hear you, but that's part of what I'm saying. We do a lot of media, not just with the Lakers, but other interviews, things like that.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest networks, of course, is ABC. They send a lot of the Disney kids out here. And I'm remaining in Lakerland. But what I want to explain to you is a lot of the Disney kids, when you've seen them, when we see them in person, they look super small.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Compared to on TV. So I want you to kind of think about that when you think about Brandon Ingram, or that old saying that the camera adds 10 pounds. So like really right now, I should be like even more sucked in right now if you were to see me in person.
Oh, Lord.
But
I'm not even going to go there right now.
But I've been next to Brandon Ingram. Yes, he towers over me a little bit.
Yeah,
well, no,
a
lot. But his size, it's just, I feel like even with some of my basketball skills, he get over me. He's a professional player. But using that leverage, knowing how to create footwork and get in the paint, I think those are some of his bigger challenges. That's why you see a lot of the more average forwards and centers in the game kind of getting over on him. So I think as he puts on weight in these next couple of years, we're going to see a different Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
But going back to what we talked about last game against the Hawks, you really saw the tandem of Lonzo and Brandon coming together. Brandon was having a really crappy go at it during the month of December. I mean, he had some decent games, but I think Lonzo takes the pressure off of Brandon. So seeing them two together on the court just really, how should I put it? I really think that Luke needs to pretty much end the BI at the point experiment. Every now and then, maybe, because I know what he's trying to do is probably get like that Draymond type of feel, where Draymond for the Warriors would bring it up. I know he's trying to accomplish that, but too much of that, I think, is too much pressure on Brandon this early in the game, because we have some of the most deadliest point guards in the NBA in the Western Conference. So to see that night in, night out, even tonight, if you weren't watching tonight's game for the Fox and Ball matchup, I don't know what you were tuning in for. I mean, that was pretty much all the players only. That's all the players only really talked about tonight. You could definitely see the difference in the point guards. You know, pre-draft, everybody was like, pick up Fox. And you had some that said, pick up Lonzo. When they picked up Lonzo, Lonzo was purely to make the offense and the Lakers. It wasn't so much about scoring. The Lakers were going to worry about getting scoring later, because big picture, they're hoping for somebody like a LeBron, a Paul George, who can score in the clutch. And somebody who doesn't mind playing the background. So I think that's why they went with Lonzo versus Fox. I mean, you know, they're both young, so we'll see how that goes in the future. But, somebody was mentioning, but KD is skinny too.
He is. He is very skinny. Good point. I've never really paid attention much to KD and how thin he is, but that is a great observance. He is very thin. like Brandon Ingram. Right. However, KD put in work.
Yeah, and I think you saw a different. It was just. I mean, you have to look at KD in a bubble. So when KD came in, they were all young. Him, Russ, him, James Harden. Today we can say, man, that was a hell of a team to have back in OKC, or when they started off in Seattle. So there were some things there, or things surrounding him, that BI is now coming into, per se.
Okay.
I think our biggest challenge, and we'll get into the whole trade chatters, is there's just a lot of talk going on around it. I think hopefully if we can just move all that out of the way and get a little bit more chemistry, I think that's going to change some things up.
That is such a big focus right now, is chemistry. And I do think that Brandon Ingram and Lonzo have a little chemistry going on with one another. And I think Brandon Ingram and Lonzo also have some type of, I don't know, brotherly comfort with one another when they're on the floor together. I don't know. Because you did mention that Brandon played very different once Lonzo returned. So I'm thinking they found some sort of comfort in one another. I don't know. And I think that's also important to have as a team. You may not be meshing with everybody. You may not be comfortable with working with everybody, but you found that one person that you know you can count on, or you guys can depend on each other. And I kind of think that Lonzo and Brandon have found that with each other. I think it's pretty dope. Okay.
For example, I've got Albert Ramirez. Brandon Ingram is going to be a superstar, doing his thing every game.
Yeah.
Michael Egan. Ingram is great, but will never shoot like KD. So, some doubts there. Just, like I said, it's kind of all over the,
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Time will
tell.
Now,
I am looking forward to next month in LA. All-Star Weekend. We know for sure we should at least see Lonzo and BI in the future Stars game. I'm hoping Kyle Kuzma too. I don't know if they're going to be greedy enough to give the Lakers that many players. I'm hoping so, but you guys still have time there. NBA vote.
Yes.
Ball, NBA vote. Kuzma, we still got time to get those in. So hopefully we'll see that there. I also have to give a shout out, man. This was really,
you know what?
Really
I can't even. My phone is tripping, so I'm looking on yours.
All right, so Gerald Lee Thomas there, watching us.
Gosh, Laker Nation, Germany, what's up, bro? What's up, Gerald Lee Thomas? Thanks for joining us. And also, if you guys are joining, no matter where you're joining us from, let us know in the comments so we can shout, whatever you want to call it. So we can say what's up to you guys and let you know that we are thankful for all of you for joining us live tonight on the Worldwide Laker Gang for Life. If you are just now joining us, I am your girl, Roshell.
And this is Franky. And of course, we are streaming live on the Worldwide Laker Gang for Life page like you're seeing here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on this page because we'll be coming to you with Lakers news, live streams like this all the way to you. And then also, if you are a YouTuber or you like getting your videos via YouTube, we are also on YouTube. If you hit our website, we do have a website, LakersReact.com. You'll see a lot of our videos, news updates, things like that there. And you can also subscribe up there in the upper right hand corner. There's a subscribe button to get at us on YouTube. So there's multiple ways to connect with us. Yes. Once again, this is Lakers React, and we are coming to you once again live, courtesy of Worldwide Laker Gang for Life. So if you have not connected, we have the page, we have the group. It can get a little interesting in the group, so make sure when you come in, there's Laker fans from all over.
Yes,
my
there
people,
is.
I love chatting with my people out in the Philippines. Actually, my day job, my actual, bread and butter job, of course, we work with a lot of folk out in the Philippines because I work in an environment that allows us to use support from Manila. So big shots to Manila, Central Manila. We love y'all. And of course, the West Coast is always showing love. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
I wish I could do that I have to I'm kind of like West Coast, simple.
Oh, you ain't really from the West then. Just twist the two fingers in the middle, bruh.
I just don't have the ambidextrous, I don't know, the flexibility.
His fingers ain't sexy enough.
I got it. And then don't try to, is it the L here or the
Boy, you special.
It gets kind of ugly when
How you gonna be a Laker and can't even do that? A Laker fan? Come on, man, please. You tripping? I'm gonna need you to fix them fingers this year. Okay?
I'm trying, but you know, it's a struggle. The struggle is real as we talk about this Lakers W 98 or 99 to 86. Loving it all. So we got the comments coming in.
Yes, we have the comments coming in. Also, if any of my ladies are in the chat room tonight, say what's up to your girl. I want to shout you out real big because we all know the ladies love the Lakers too. So if any of my ladies out there, any of my sisters, no matter what color you are, we all sisters at the end of the day. Let me know if you're out there and I will shout you out for real.
Wow. And I got number one, anybody that is named Chicken King is going to catch my attention because
we love some chicken, baby.
I love some chicken. She was just talking about Roscoe's, but Chicken King is watching from Guyana, South America.
Wow.
Much love all around the world. Laker Nation. 2 in a row. That's right, Loanne. Man, I'm loving it. Kuzma starting to play with his head up. I like that. Thomas Hayes. Love those comments.
Yeah. Kobe Bean. Who's Kobe Bean?
Kobe Bean. Good job, guys. Salute.
Hi, all Kobe Bean.
My man, Tom Paniak. Can everyone quit the loud noise with the fire Coach Walton? That's old and irrelevant. Yeah, I think if anybody should have heard that this week, it should have been LeVar Ball.
Daddy Ball. Come on, bruh.
He is definitely not loved.
Y'all, you know what? And they really need to back up off a coach for real. This man left where he was to come over to help the Lakers improve. It's not going to happen overnight. Right. So y'all got to ease up off of Luke real quick. Let this man get in there and get his groove with these guys. It's going to take a minute. Who knows how long it's going to take? But they didn't bring him over there for nothing. So, yeah, y'all might want to fall back off of Luke.
Right. I mean, there are some things that, of course, Luke is a young coach. It's a young team.
Yeah.
So I think that we just need to give him time. But I do have a question for you. So coming up on the screen, we're going to disappear really quick, but I do have a question for you. If you were watching the game tonight and tuned in to the Lakers versus Kings, if you were feeling one over the other, let us know by reacting on Facebook. So give us a heart if you felt De'Aaron Fox killed it tonight over Lonzo, or give us the I guess that was like
that pretty much sums it up.
My overjoyous face. If you think, oh wow, if you think that
Lonzo
killed it. Okay, so here we go.
We got a lot of laughing faces.
Faces. We laughing at Lonzo. We laughing. Okay. We laughing at the Kings. That's going to be our new Imilcon. We laughing at y'all. Ha ha ha. We won. So if you got a lot of Lonzo love, they're definitely loving that in the chat, loving the feedback. So once again, just bringing this back up, we're talking about the matchup that everybody wanted to see.
Yep.
De'Aaron Fox versus Ball. If you felt that Fox got the love tonight and it was not about Lonzo, hit that heart symbol. If you thought that Lonzo put it in tonight, give me that ha 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 he he he. That's what's up, Sacramento Queens. Give me the smiley face, and I'm seeing tons of smiley faces. So they're loving that matchup, which I am definitely loving as well. Yeah, it was a good night. I really enjoyed those two. But even though Fox got the better of the scoring effort, Lonzo kept his team together. I mean, that was key there. And I mean, that's really what it's all about, is who can get the better matchup for their teams, not just that individual effort.
Right.
I'm tired of seeing that whole individual effort and people tripping like that.
Right.
You know, got to send a shout out to my man Cy. Let's go Lakers. Nice win. Keep it up. Johnny G. Robertson Jr. Anastasia. Oh, we got a sister out there. Anastasia, win or lose, Lakers
up,
always. And I love it. I love it.
Shout out to all my ladies. Thanks for tuning in. Ladies love the Lakers too. Got to show the ladies some love.
Right. And Charlie, DJ Lolo, man. DJ Lolo. Is that how we say? I don't want to. I don't want to sound or be too ghetto.
Too ethnic.
I don't. Is it DJ Lolo or is it DJ Lolo? Fox wasn't hitting on anything in a second. Oh, man. Oh, and Zach Mamba called. See, Zach know what I'm talking about. The Sacramento Queens.
Yeah, you still rolling with that, but okay, it's cool.
All right. So this is what I really want to get into. We have seen some good play from our team, but now we're going to switch the polling, and I just want your feel on what you're seeing coming up on the screen next. If you had to trade one, which media reports are coming out this week that we may be looking to move all three of them.
All three?
All three are on the chopping block per sources. If you had to move one, would it be Larry Nance Jr., let us know with a thumbs up, Julius Randle with a heart, or Jordan Clarkson with an aha face?
Man, that is, you know what? I like all three of these dudes. I like all three. I really like Larry Nance Jr. Clarkson. I love Clarkson. I like all of them. Randall.
No, you got to go with one. If you had to go with one,
if I just had to say one of y'all got to go bye, it would be, man, oh man, Julius.
You would trade Julius?
Yep, I would trade Julius.
Oh.
What did you think I was gonna say?
Oh man.
Who would you trade?
Jeez.
And I know people are probably gonna whoop me over that one a little bit, but that's just who I would go with.
So once again, guys, give us your feedback. If you had to trade one player, thumbs up for Larry Nance Jr. to go. Heart face for Randall, or ha face for Clarkson, and I'm pretty much, wow,
a lot of thumbs up
for Larry Nance Jr. is there.
Man, they going in on Larry Nance. It's all thumbs.
Yeah,
jeez.
I would have a hard time not going with my thumbs up.
Okay.
Now, to be honest with you, as we're chatting, I know Clarkson has a couple of years left on his deal. Julius, we're going to have to, get off some cash this summer. But I still like both of their games, and I'm hoping that if we can make it work, it'll work. But you're starting to see kind of a back and forth.
Yeah,
a lot of the audience is split. You're definitely not seeing a lot of hearts, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
But the audience, you guys are split in between Larry Nance Jr. and Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, coming back, let's get back live on the screen.
Zach, I'm sorry, bro. He says no. Lakers sister Roshell. Please forgive me. Randall was the first brother that came to mind, and a lot of people probably don't like that I said that I would trade Randall.
You know what it is? I think that you've been getting too caught in, there have been lots of reports about Randall being a little selfish. So maybe that played in. I know we've been having those conversations back and forth about his contract. Whether he's worth a max deal. That's realistically what we're looking at this trade deadline.
Yeah.
It's not just play, but are you willing to give Julius that max money for the effort that he's doing now? Because there are times that he looks great, and then there are times that he's just completely out of control. But I'm still Team Julius. I mean, I love where he's going, although... And you guys can chime in the chat. I don't know if Randall is going to be any more than what he is. Because as talented as Randall is, he makes some dumb plays. And I know he's still young.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that at some point he can get over that and improve there. Because there are times where he just makes some bonehead decisions. And right now I'm just chalking that up to youth. But the question is, it ain't my money. It's Jeannie busting them money. Are you willing to spend those max dollars?
Yeah. And I know Jeannie has some tough decisions and some tough calls to make, but she won't be making those calls on her own. without the great Magic Johnson.
Oh yeah, and for example,
so
going to some of the cats out in live stream, we got Jason Catlow. He's saying Larry has lost his confidence.
Wow, really? You think so? Wow.
And
okay.
Then, Leo Diaz, he said, I'm thinking that he's talking about Julius was selfish in today's game.
Okay.
Wouldn't pass. Got Tom in the line. I've been reading in the past 36 hours or so that there is bad juju in locker room with Julius.
Wow.
So,
really? Wow.
Like I said, that.
Okay.
It's a contract year.
Yeah.
I mean, Julius is playing either for the Lakers or his next contract.
Yeah.
So, he's going out there, and I can see the selfishness. But I've also seen rumors that Clarkson is ready to go. So if you're going
really,
Clarkson is in that. If you're gonna trade me.
Right.
Type of mode. So definitely some things.
And you know what? I think if Clarkson were to get traded, I think he's gonna do phenomenal. This is just my personal opinion. I do think that Clarkson would do pretty well no matter where he went. I think he just wants to get somewhere where he can grow. Where he can. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm laughing. You got a message from my friend Zach. Zach at the bottom.
I forgive you, Roshell. I forgive you, Laker sister Roshell. Thank you, my brother, for your forgiveness.
Why you gotta read it like you read it like you coming out of off the yellow bus? I forgive you, sister Roshell. I forgive you, Laker sister Roshell.
Look, let me tell you something. You're not gonna talk about me the way you talk about the Sacramento King. You're not gonna make fun of me.
I think she came in on the Sacramento Queens bus.
Boy, stop! You better go somewhere.
Oh, man.
No, don't do me like that. Come on now. I'm just trying to read. Look, maybe I need glasses, but I was just trying to read what he said.
We're gonna talk it up the glasses. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, we're gonna say that I need glasses. Okay, that's how we're gonna keep it tonight.
All right. But and we got Tom. He's saying, from his understanding, he thinks Clarkson wants to get his time to shine, which I do agree. Man, I love JC.
Yeah.
Real talk, in person. Some of these cats you can see him on interviews and blah blah blah, and you just don't know how they are in person. JC is a real humble dude.
Okay.
So whatever happens with him, I wish him much success.
And that's pretty much what I was saying. I think no matter where he goes, he is going to put in work. I think he just wants to get somewhere where he can be solid. I mean, if I were an NBA player, I don't think I would want to be bounced from team to team to team. I just don't think I would want that. I would want to get somewhere where I could plant my feet, I could grow, I could help the team get some championships, win some championships, and just be great no matter where my feet are planted. So I think that's kind of, he's very young. I just think that's probably what he wants to do right now.
And just working on consistency tonight, as you can see there on the screen, scoring was not his forte. So yeah, I mean, you would think that he would have flourished in a game like tonight because of so many bigs that run and gun effort. But tonight was a great night. We've got a W. And we just love what our Los Angeles Lakers are doing. And you are watching Lakers React right here, courtesy of Worldwide Laker Gang for Life. Thanks for the Worldwide Laker Gang for Life team. Behind the scenes, we're working hard, trying to provide content. Definitely inbox us there if there's maybe some shows or show ideas or things you'd like to see. We're always looking to provide
great
updates
content
for you.
Laker content.
We know our man Eric. He's trying to get us to do the dial in. We're potentially looking to do the dial in where you can call in. That'll be interesting to
talk
say
about
the
the Lakers with us.
Right. So definitely some things that we're working on. Also, don't forget to hit the like on this page to get more content. There's also the Worldwide Laker Gang for Life group that we have here. Share with your friends. We'll be coming to you most games. And as you heard, or if you're just jumping on, we just regular folk like you. We're reacting. And there are going to be some games where we may have to come to you pre-tape, like many of you have been used to seeing us tonight. We're live streaming. We will be back Thursday night
against
the San Antonio Spurs. That'll be on TNT. So I got to hear Charles Barkley's mouth all night about how horrible the Lakers. So yeah,
you sure do. Barkley, Shaq, Andy.
I'm going to forewarn you that on Thursday night, y'all pray for me, y'all.
Yeah, because it's going to be a heck of a night against the Spurs. And I think we all of the Laker family pretty much know what it's going to be, but we can always hope. We always got hope. So, if you guys like what you see tonight with Roshell and Franky, please share this video with other people who may love the Lakers as well, and they may be looking for some great Laker content to watch or check out during the week. Share this video with your friends.
Right.
Tell them about the page. Hit that like button on the Worldwide Laker Gang for Life page and also on the Lakers React page. We'd love to have you guys come over, chat, talk about the Lakers, give us ideas, and just make it pop. It's all about the Lakers, baby.
Now, of course, we're live here, but don't forget during the week, actually, rest of the night, tomorrow, we're going to be checking back in the stream to conversate with you. So just because this is about to end doesn't mean that we won't be checking in. So feel free to comment. Let us know your thoughts on tonight's game. And this is where fans react here on Lakers React as we once again down the Sacramento Kings 99-86. It's time for us to call it a night.
Yes, it is. But we will be chiming in after the live thread is over. We'll come back and be talking with you guys on Facebook on this thread just to chat it up with y'all for the night before I go to bed.
I can do a west side like this. I can do a west side like this.
Yeah, that's cool, but
west side.
It's nothing like this. So
or like my Prince.
Yeah.
Purple.
Not so much.
No?
Nah.
Guys, it's been a blast. We thank you all for checking us out. Don't forget to like our page here on Worldwide Laker Gang for Life. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.